Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. Martin Luther King Day, I guess is the correct pronunciation. At least if you're here in the United States. Obviously, if you're from any place else, then the day has no meaning for you, probably. In either case, I've had the day off and I have taken the day to kind of relax. I've been pushing myself really, really hard all weekend long. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I still got a lot done today, but I did not really focus that hard on pushing to get things done. Matter of fact, I got up this morning and immediately took a nap. Not really. I did get some recording done. I stupidly ordered some cards. I'm not going to talk about them right yet, but I did also I've been reorganizing a lot of my Magic the Gathering cards. And one of the things I realize is the way that I'm reorganizing them is instead of using books for all of them, I'm only using books for card books for the creatures. It means that I'm putting the rest of them into drawers. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is now you've got cards on cards, whereas before you didn't necessarily have that. So I realized that I needed to get some sleeves, even if they are, lightly protected, just to have some sort of space in between each card to give them a little bit of protection. So I found that there is a closer game store to me than the one that I normally go to, and decided to go check it out. Had never been in there, didn't know what it was about, and it's a much bigger. Well, I don't know that it's much bigger, but it feels bigger than the one that I normally go to. Plus, it does have a playroom, so anybody who wants to go, and this is every day of the week, they actually have the room available for people to go in there and play board games, card games, whatever they want. And then, of course, like any game store, they also have certain nights dedicated for certain games. Which was one of the reasons why I bought the cards that I did today, because one of the games is a game that I've been wanting to check out, but have just never really had the time. They actually do Thursday nights, and that's one of the nights when I'm not streaming. So, well, sometimes. So anyway, did that today. Did get some recording done. I'm hoping to get all of the recording done for what I'm working on right now, so that I can get that out within the next week or two. Because at the moment, that's really the only that, and I'm going to start either tonight or tomorrow on a new build guide for Diablo 4. I really was happy with what I put together for Paladin. I don't know how other, unfortunately right now I'm not getting any comments, so I don't know how others are receiving it, but I've gotten quite a few views. But I was pretty pleased with how it came out overall. I thought I did a pretty decent job. What are you doing? You okay? I thought I did a pretty decent job of putting all of the pieces together and discussing, why I enjoyed the build, what I was using, what all of the synergies were, because it's not just a one-button build, and I'm hoping to do the same thing for another one in Diablo 4 that I'm also enjoying, which is the Druid Companion build, the endgame Druid Companion build. Sorry, Leia's acting very weird. And I don't know why. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing today. Not really a whole hell of a lot. Got some reading done. Trying to wrap up. I've been working on the Lego Batman, the Lego Batmobile for quite some time. It's a huge set, and I had started putting it together before I moved a year and a half ago. And then, of course, when I moved, I had to put it all in bags to bring here, and I just never gotten around to starting to put it back together again. Well, there's the first part of, well, okay, we need to get it back to the state that it was in. Well, that was, a feat unto itself, because no longer was it in numbered bags. Pieces were everywhere. I had to figure out what pieces were matching up with the images on the page and things like that. Then now I'm finally at the point where I'm in the final bags, and I think I've only got maybe 6 more bags left. So I'm like, okay, let's start putting a little effort into getting this done, so I can finally be done with this freaking Batmobile that I've been working on for God knows how long at this point. And plus, there's some other things that I'd like to start building, and I want to make some rotations. I want to take down the X-Wing that's back there. Actually, you can't even really see it. All you can see is C-3PO. But I want to take down that X-Wing and put up something else. I'm not really sure what yet, but I definitely want to put up something else. And then I need to fix the Hocus Pocus house that I have upstairs. And then I want to get my Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set back there into a case. That's something else that I want to do here in the coming months. So anyway, and then I need to check out what some of the new ones are. I wonder if I heard somebody say that they found an image for the new Lego Minis. Yeah, Lego's coming out with a new Lord of the... Oh yeah, they do have images. Although I don't know that they're real. So Lego is supposed to be coming out with Minas Tirith. 11,377 pieces. No, that's the code number. 8,277 pieces. So for those who don't remember, Minas Tirith was the Gondor city, the Gondor capital, and it was built on the side of a mountain, so it basically goes up the mountain, and it was a gorgeous, gorgeous city when they first went there, and I think that was in the Two Towers was the first time you saw it. So they're actually doing a Lego set of that, and that'll be the second Lord of the Rings set that they'll put together, with the first one being Rivendell that they did a number of years ago. Anyway, okay, so tonight we wrapped up Horizon Zero Dawn last night. We wrapped up the story. We finished the DLC. A ribbon has been put on Horizon Zero Dawn. I now need to take a step away from that game, not because of the story. The story is fantastic. The characters are fantastic. The music is fantastic. The setting is fantastic. The combat was poorly converted over to keyboard and mouse, and I complained about it almost the entire game, mostly from the end, the last 2 or 3 streams on. The first 4 or 5 streams were perfectly fine. But it also wasn't as intense as, of course, the final ones were. And in fact, the final stream I ended up doing on a lower difficulty just because I just couldn't deal with it. So tonight and Wednesday, we're going to take a look at some I don't know. Wednesday, we're probably going to do some more Hades 2 runs. See if we can finally beat Typhon and be done with both the Olympus run and the Tartarus run. We've completed the Tartarus run. I know that there's more to do. There's a number of different additional story points, but I'm probably not going to do all of them. I'm really only interested in beating... who's the boss of Tartarus? The Titan... It's not Charon. It's... I can't think what his name is. Anyway, the Titan of Time. And then Typhon is the boss of the Olympus run. So once I beat Typhon once, I think I'll be perfectly fine. And maybe we come back to it later. We do a few runs here or there, but I'm not going to be putting a lot of effort into it. Tonight, there has been a game that I've been wanting to take a look at. What's up, Andrea? Chronos, thank you very much. I knew it started with a C. Tonight, we are going to take a look at a game that I'm not really sure what this is. When it first showed up in early access, it originally was only available in Epic Games. It's now available in both Epic Games and Steam. But when it first showed up in early access, they were pitching it as a first-person shooter, dark fantasy, roguelike. Like, okay, I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes, Hades being an exception for me, because I get tired of the loop. But this really looks interesting. Well, now if you go to the Steam page, and I put a link to the Steam page down in the description, the primary tags are FPS for first-person shooter, and it very much is. Whether you're using magic or guns, it's very much first-person shooter. Very dark fantasy, so that's the second tag. The final tag is RPG. But then they've got extraction shooter and Souls-likes. Roguelike is actually not a tag in there anymore. So I don't know what this game is. But it still really looks interesting, and it's getting really, really good reviews. I bought it a while back when it was available on sale. It is still in early access. The current, and actually here I'll show you right now. We'll move over to... So here is the main screen. I think I might need to put myself somewhere else. Top left. Yeah, we'll go with top left. The game, as you can see down in the bottom, is showing as version 0.8.5. They had just released an update just before the holiday that is supposed to allow for co-op. So it does have co-op capability built into it. In any case, it is still in early access, but I think they have stated that they want to go to 1.0 this year. So that's another reason that I wanted to take a look at it now, see what it looks like now, and then when it does come out in 1.0, maybe it's something, if you all are interested in it, I'm really enjoying it, then maybe it's something that we bring to the channel and do a full run of. Looking forward to the Steam console coming out. I'm not a fan of the PC, but I would love to. Andrea, I hope you're prepared for a price hike. We're not even sure that it's coming out in 26 now. They have been hinting that it's been being pushed back to 27 because they want to try and wait to see if the memory costs come down. Because originally they wanted to push it out in the same price range as a PS5 Pro, so around $700. But with the current prices of memory, thanks to the big AI companies, and look, I work in that industry, so I understand. They're now looking at closer to $1,000 to $1,200. And if it's going to be, $1,000 to $1,200, then you might as well go buy a pre-made machine from somebody else. Because Steam is not necessarily a hardware vendor. So you can't necessarily guarantee that they're going to be putting together the best product on the market when it comes to a PC. That being said, if they can put out something that has a decent CPU, a decent GPU, and can keep the price down somewhere around 7 to 9, then that is attractive. That absolutely is attractive. I always assumed it would be expensive. I assumed it would be similar to a high-powered gaming computer. No. So just to give you an example, I have 2 rigs here. I run dual rigs. My gaming PC is latest gen CPU, latest gen GPU. It's not a 5090, it's a 5080. I don't see the reason in paying the extra for the 5090. There are no games that I play that are going to take advantage of it. And that gaming PC was $3,200. My streaming PC, which was my old gaming PC, was $2,800. So they're looking to try and break into what I would call the mid-end. So again, I'm running a 58. The cost, the big cost jumps are because of the GPU at the end of the day, or at least it was until the memory problems started occurring. But when I bought this latest rig, which I bought it in October, if I remember correctly, September or October, the 5090 was, of course, the highest end GPU at the time. To go from a 4080 to a 5080 was an $800 price jump just in the GPU change. CPU could stay the same, memory could stay the same, but because of the GPU change, it was an $800 price jump. What I have been told is that they're looking to put either a 3070 or more than likely a 4070 in the Steam box, or whatever they're going to call it, Steam Cube, whatever they're going to call it. Which, if that's the current price, Jen, then you're looking at about a $500 GPU by itself. As of today. Prices always change. So by the time it comes out, it would probably be down closer to $200 or $300. But again, you're now looking at problems today because of memory costs, where the memory, if you were to get 16 gigs of memory in this thing, which would probably be the recommended memory amount, then you're probably looking at $300 to $400 just in memory cost. I've got 32 gigs in both of my machines, and I can't buy 32 gigs of memory now for less than $5. If you're buying the highest end DDR5s, which have the best speeds. So, and then of course you still have to have a CPU in there. You have to have a hard disk in there, or an SSD. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll really have to wait and see. Valve themselves, though, have said that they're going to push out the actual release until they get a better understanding of what the market is going to be from a price perspective for all of these different hardware components. Because they're just no one is happy with where the cost of memory is right now. And I work in the industry, so I'm running into it for work all the time. So anyway. All right, as I said, we're going to take a look at Witchfire this evening. Dark fantasy, RPG, extraction shooter, Souls-like. I don't know what all is in it, but we're going to find out. We're going to play Hades 2 on Wednesday, and then on Friday we're going to go back into, now that we have finished Horizon Zero Dawn, we're going to go back into Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I had a fantastic time with it last week. So I'm really looking forward to continuing that game for our weekend story-driven game. I really had a good time with it. It has got Skyrim written all over it, but Skyrim in 2026. So I was really, really enjoying myself the other night. But let's see what Witchfire is going to be all about. I have no idea why there is no music. There is sound, though. Okay. Playing Divinity Original Sin 2. This is my third attempt, and I'm finally almost ready to leave Fort Joy. So I still have never played either one of them. So
a war rages between the witches and the remnants of humanity ruled by the church. Despite the numbers advantage, the church and its armies keep losing territories to witches and their foul magic.
Yeah, I'm hoping, I want to bring the Divinity Original Sin series to the channel. I just don't know when I'm going to get around to playing it on the channel. What's up, Goose? But I definitely want to do runs of both Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 on the channel.
In a distant land controlled by one of the witches, papal scouts discover a wreckage of a ship that had been lost for several centuries. It carried a valuable artifact, one that could change the course of the conflict.
Did you hear that, speaking of Witcher, did you hear that CDPR is supposed to be coming out with a new expansion for Witcher 3 later this year?
Only witch hunters called prayers can face a witch and live. You are one of them, anointed by the Pope himself to recover the artifact.
All right, so we're a witch hunter working for the church. Fantastic.
After a long and arduous journey, low on witchfire that gives you unnatural powers, and with most of your belongings lost, you arrive at the destination.
Yeah, they've only been teasing it so far, Andrea, so we don't know anything about it. But apparently it's something that's been worked on kind of in parallel with Witcher 4, because they know that Witcher 4 is still quite a ways out, probably 27, 28. So they're like, okay, you know what? And with no new content coming for Cyberpunk, they feel like they need to put something out there to keep their audience interested before they can start making money again on Witcher 4. So we'll see. Oh, we get to pick who. Okay, I didn't realize there was character creation. I want a remaster for Witcher 1 and 2. I thought they had teased that. I thought they had teased a remake of 1 some time ago. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we got Butcher. Strong, heals quickly, has the stamina of a much younger man. Fearless in battle. What lesser men mistake for anger and rashness? So he's an aggressive gunslinger. Okay, well these are different stats. And he carries... What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's an auto rifle. And Bittersweet Nightshade? When low on health, any damage taken makes the fetish release a powerful shockwave. Flesh, mind, blood, witchery, arsenal. Okay, so this guy is truly a gunslinger. He is not going to be using a lot of magic based on these stats. Okay, Hunter. A cunning fighter with a steady hand and no ego. The mission is the only thing that matters. Everything else is a mere distraction. Well-balanced marksman. Yeah, these are definitely well-balanced stats, with only blood being a little bit heavier, which increases stamina and physical and magical mobility. Good. Also, it looks like they're all starting with auto rifles. Bullets ricochet among marked enemies. That's interesting. Tooth Venom, which is as critical shots on full health enemies ignite them. Holy crap. Okay. Slayer. I love the look of this guy. Finds twisted delight in wielding witchcraft to dispatch the witch-made abominations. Agile with a talent for close-range combat. Okay, so flesh is your health. Yeah, this guy's going to be more akin to magic, witchery. His arsenal isn't very high. Okay, and he starts with a machine pistol. Dash after a kill, reloads, and boosts the gun. That's interesting. They did, but it's in queue behind Witcher 4. Can you move your box to the upper right corner so we can see that? Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. Thank you. Okay, so that's Slayer. Shadow. Avoids unnecessary risks. Wide slit throats when a bullet from the shadows achieves the same end. That sounds cool. I really like the sound of that. Enhances healing and scavenging. So witchery and arsenal are both good numbers. And has a bolt-action rifle. Now, if it were a silenced bolt-action rifle, that would be even better. Light spell. A shockwave that stuns nearby minor enemies and exhausted major ones. Well, what do you do when they get up close? Saint. His faith burns so intensely it bends reality. Beginner friendly. Has all 9s and 15 of faith, which increases luck in avoiding damage. Alright, so comes with the ricochet auto rifle, a crossbow, fires a difficult to satiate arrow that actively seeks the next target. Oh, after wounding one. And then Ice Sphere and Book of Serpents. Oh, I see why it's beginner friendly. It comes with 4 pieces right off the bat. And then Penitent, a haunted man cursed by his past and oblivious to the shadow, looming in his future. Warning, not beginner friendly. It has all of the same stats with the exception of Arsenal being at 15. I love the fact that it starts with a hand cannon, though. Alright, let's see. All of these images are hardcore. I kind of want to start with Shadow because that's my go-to. You like Butcher? Heats bullets, boosting damage, or igniting enemies. Alright, you know what? Let's give it a try. Look, I'm just trying the game. I don't have any affinity to anything right now, so what the hell? God, that is gorgeous. Wow. I am running on Ultra, but still. I feel like I'm starting in Alan Wake 2. Okay, aim, fire. Yep, pretty standard. Reload. 1, 2, 3 switch weapons, and then melee is... Okay. Yeah, the graphics are incredible, and you all aren't even getting it in 1440 because of my damn internet problems in the house. I'm only streaming at 1080 right now. Okay, so I do have ammo numbers. Charged melee deals extra damage. Comment. Medium Witchfire chunk. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I do need to change my mouse sensitivity. Okay, they do it the other way. I never know what each company does with respect to... All right, let's go 80. There we go, that's better. I know they told us it was a gun, but it still feels anachronistic with the Salem witch trial art style. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I don't know what that is. The map shows all crucial locations and objects revealed by your unnatural senses, okay? Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Large Witchfire cluster. Alright, you don't look too good. Alright, there's sprint. Oh man, is there? There is. And they actually use C for crouch. Oh no! I didn't make it. Okay, let me take a look at the map here. Dangerous area, climbing gear, ammo chest. Extremely dangerous area. Hermit's Passage. Location marked by Vatican scouts as a potential safe base during the hunt for the witch. Reaching it requires climbing gear. Well, okay, that explains the climbing gear part. Alright, Oh, I'm allowed to double jump. I'll be damned. I didn't even see that in the messages. Whoa! Taking damage, not good. Alright, well, we got a chest over here. Okay, I collected a healing elixir. Wow. That is freaking gorgeous. Let me take a look here at the map. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get to the day. Yeah, I've got to go around anyway. All right. Taking damage resets bonus stamina, which can be gradually restored through kills. Certain attacks inflict elemental ailments such as poison or slow. Okay. Dash. Dash is a burst of unnatural speed, the essential evasive ability. Okay, and they automatically put it exactly where I wanted it. Nice. Okay. What? Well, that... Mm-hmm. It's a freaking hanging skull that's shooting at me. Alright. Did I see... No. Oh shit. God damn you. I gotta learn how to freaking avoid that. I also gotta learn how to find it before it hits me. Okay, I'm getting little messages. You come upon a metal chest that prayers use to store ammunition. Alright, so collect ammo. Collect demonic ammo. And then there's my climbing gear. Absorb, okay. Just labeled straight up goon. Okay, what just happened? I don't know what's going on here. Grants Arcana tied neither to weapons nor spells. Last elixir fully heals and temporarily increases health. Uses white raven feathers to unveil, or use white raven feathers to unveil, which I don't have any. Instead of regular Witchfire, dead enemies drop a quickly dissolving high potency Witchfire orb. Grants Arcana. I don't know what any of this is. I guess, sure. There's the map, and that's the dangerous area that we just cleared. So now we need to go up here. I guess they want me to try and kill whatever this is, which I'm assuming is a boss. Yeah, the game is definitely not hand-holding. No. Well, they list Souls-like as one of the tags on the Steam page, so there would definitely be no hand-holding if this were a Souls-like, that's for sure. You can see this letter, then the mirror works properly, and we can support you in the godly work of cleansing our lands of filth. Your needs are our priority. However, if you care to share them, bits of your undoubtedly deserved spoils would help us gather the necessary components faster and motivate our gunsmiths to work even harder. Okay. So I can't do any of this. I can't do any of this. Okay. There's my stats. And there's what I need to do to level up. Okay, so some of this I get. You have no active beads. No idea what that means. I have no idea. Oh, I can use the healing elixir here. Which I'm guessing I probably should. Alright, so I don't have a demonic weapon that would use the demonic weapon ammo. Melee, light spell, heavy spell. Okay. No, I still don't understand what that is. There's something I was going to look at. Oh. Witchfire. A corrupt ether, the source of witch magic. This is what I'll level up off of, I'm guessing. And then I've got chunks to turn into more. So when I have the ability to level... I don't know, can I level up from here? A jagged fragment pulsing with a natural light radiates a strange aura as if yielding to rejoin its shattered whole. Okay. Sure. Okay, I'm getting all kinds of weird sounds right now. I wonder... Actually, you know what? Let me do this. All the basic HUD elements. Oh, I love this. This is a very cool way to teach you things. So, melee and spells, mini-map, health and stamina. Stamina's up top. Health is down below. Remaining healing elixirs left and damage blocking shields. Oh, we're going to get shields. Okay, that's cool. Ammo counter, Witchfire, okay. Adventure log, no more, okay, got it. Witchfire crystals, manifestation, itinerant portal enemy. An enemy conjured by the itinerant portal. Such enemies guard the portal or hunt you, marked by the portal sigil above their heads. Return gateway to their hermitorium. Sure. Found items, mission tracker. Enemy HP, ring range indicator, elemental ailments. Oh, the different colors, effects caused by elemental magic. I guess, or am I supposed to be seeing different colors on them? Okay. Danger indicator warns you of the direction of incoming attack, and then damage numbers. All right, most of this is pretty standard. I do want to see how do we use... That's all weapons, others, melee, spell, interact, healing. There it is, Q. The only thing is I don't know how much I'm going to get from this healing vial. I got to remember to use my freaking dash. Or just look further ahead. That works too. Okay, so there's the boss. Holy Sister. Areas marked on the map with horned skulls indicate greater threats and enemy presence. The larger the horns, the greater the evil lurking within. Yeah. I don't think I'm ready for that. Something tells me I'm going to die very, very rapidly if I go down there. Alright, we got a chest here. Now it's raining. Oh, there's another healing elixir. Looking to see if there's anything else. Can I see what the boss looks like? No, they're not going to even show me what the boss looks like until I go down there. Which I suppose is smart. Whoa! Okay. Find a way to reach the hermitorium. I'm guessing that's the hermitorium. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get killed this early. Alright, let's see what's on the map now. Okay, so that's Sanctuary, Testing Ground, Alchemy Station, Portal. Alright. Note signed with the prayer sigil. The circles are our crude imitations of the witch's, spell, but it's how Elias discovered her secret. She doesn't command an army, just a handful of minions, endlessly mirrored by magic. We must find her lair. Summon Ghoul. Oh, okay, so this is where we can test damage numbers. Alright. That makes sense. Oh, hold on. What's down here? Collect Rosary Bead. Melee Recharge Bead. Melee Recharge plus 20%. Okay. Oh. There's an entrance down. Required Gnosis 5? No idea what the hell that means. Oh, and the bead requires flesh of 15. Okay. So far, I'm really liking what I see. But I've always thought, ever since I first started looking at this game, that this game was designed with me in mind. Island of the Damned chart. Navigation charts are used to safely traverse ley lines. This one details a route to a nearby island with a giant tower. An older chart possibly created long ago, long before the arrival of the Order of the Broken Mirrors flotilla. It's a curious case, as Vatican archives contain no record of any prayers ever charting these territories. New destination available in the portal. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to go there yet. No incense recipe in inventory. No latent orbs to unseal. Don't know what any of this means. This is where it being an extraction shooter really comes into play. You find stuff at different locations, you bring it back, you improve yourself. Okay. No idea what any of that is. Ink still dark, despite the paper's decay, spells out a message. Too late for us, but vengeance is eternal. If you're truly one of us, the portal won't tear you apart, and you'll find the sanctuary key waiting just beyond. Retrieve the sanctuary key from the Isle of the Damned, which was the... Okay, so this is where we ascend. And I think... Let's take a look at Sex. I need 3,600, and I only have another 1,500, so I'm only at 2,650. So we've still got another 1,000 to get somewhere along the lines. Okay, so they want to move us on to the next location. Find the sanctuary key. There's a location there. There's a location there. Oh, actually, here's all the locations. Unknown Area, Belmorn, Scarlet Coast, Iron Gate Castle, ruins of a giant tower built on a small island. You can hear faint screams of nothing. There is nothing but the wind. Witch defenses very low. Witchfire gains 100%, okay? And then Witch Mountain. Alright, well, let's see what this is about. I'm having fun so far, but it's still very, very early. Okay. Uncover the secrets of the Wailing Tower. That would be that. An area where even the witch's power falters. Well, that's fine. I don't have any witch's power. Or gather some witchfire and treasures and use portals to escape back to the Hermitorium. Level up, research, upgrade your gear, and come back stronger. The choice is yours. Okay. Alright, so we've got dangerous areas. There's ammo. There's a portal. Curious objects. Shipwreck. Boss. Unknown artifact. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Well, there's the sanctuary key. Now we just got to get back with it. Hollow Wretch. I don't know where you just came from, but... Okay. Grants Arcana tied to weapons. Alright, so we don't have the ability to unveil this. Immunity reload. Immunity to enemy attacks after reloading an empty magazine. Okay. Bullets cannot be blocked by material shields. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, we definitely want that. Okay. So these are run-based effects that you build up. Okay. I'm understanding. Let's see what's on the map. Alright, so we've cleared this one. Okay, itinerant portal. Dormant echo of the arrival portal. Leads back to the Hermitorium, but waking it up might not be easy. Alright, so that's where we need to head to. What I'd like to do, though, is head to here. And then go out here. Because I want to see what these two things have. So let's put a waypoint there. Which doesn't really do anything for me because the waypoint doesn't show. Oh no, it shows on my mini-map down in the bottom right-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner. Oh, there's a chest right here. Okay. Requires supply chest key. You've got to be kidding me with this. Damage boost on the final bullet in the magazine. I'm not doing these because I tend to reload a little too often. Reloading at half empty magazine can apply a random... Oh, yes, let's do that. Thank you very much. I like that. Okay, medium Witchfire chunk. Alright, so... if we do find a supply chest key, we know where to go back to. Docking piers. Okay, so yeah, we're going to come around to these two areas here. Ah, another supply chest. Okay. Nothing out here. I hear something. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I'm dead. And I lost all my Witchfire. Wow, that accelerate that, yeah. If you fall, only bound items like crystallized Witchfire return with you. The rest is left behind. Return to the site of your death to reclaim it. Okay, so there's the Souls-like element. Well, I mean, I've got to go back because there's nothing else I can do. Oh, I did come back with the key, though. All right. Huh. I actually cleared one of the two dangerous areas that were there. All right, maybe my smart move then is to focus on getting to portals and getting back with the key. But I have to go back and get what I dropped. Health boost. Go health boost. I did at least learn how long it takes to use your elixir in the last run. And you gotta give yourself some time. Let me find my gravestone. Never mind. Not hard to find. Alright, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go around the tower the other way. And head to the portals and see what happens there. Plus, of course, I want to get the Witchfire from here as well. Oh, shit. Bastard. Don't know where you came from. Damage boosts for spells and weapons when stamina is fully drained. Last elixir fully heals and temporarily increases health. And I guess we'll just go with that. Alright, hold on. What do we got going on here? Prayer. Ready to unveil power. Visit Mysteria Forge in the Hermitorium. Okay. And then we're ready to ascend, which I definitely knew that. Hey, you can actually open the chest. Alright, that maxed us out there. It's all regular ammo, right? Oh, there's demonic ammo. Let me grab that in case I find a... Alright, hold on a minute. Let me take a look at the map. Okay, so there's... Arcade Buster? Read faded lettering. The location and translation of the obelisk were added to your map. Dude, you ran up on me. That was just plain dumb. Instead of regular Witchfire, dead enemies drop a quickly dissolving high-potency Witchfire orb. More stamina. Oh, and I actually heal when that happens, too. When I absorb one of those. Okay, faded lettering. There's another one up here. Is this a supply chest? Yep. Let me go grab this ammo, seeing as it's just sitting out here. Alright, let's see what else we've got. You stand here in a strange, disorienting world surrounded by evil forces. Through the right... Hold on a minute. Through the... Stop. Through the rite of descent, we journey into the depths of our being, confronting shadows and emerging stronger. In our lowest moments, we find the seeds of our greatest ascent. And then this one is part 4. No, oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Embrace the darkness as a sacred ally, for within its depths lies profound truth. To covenant with the darkness is to harness the unseen forces that shape our destiny. And then this one was master the hunger within, for it is but a shadow of the true self. Through discipline and faith, the soul triumphs over its deepest cravings. All right. Well, I saw this building here. Okay, we got to the place called the Crypt. I'm also looking for red things in case there's some Witchfire chunks. Like this one here. There is definitely a serious drop-off of damage over distance, which I really like the fact that they've done that. And of course, because you're able to see the damage numbers, you can actually see what that drop-off is. Monkey's paw. I don't know where you just came from, but alright. Chaos reload, kill reload, weapon kills partially, yeah. Fast reload. Oh, I like the sound of that. Weapon damage is inversely related to health. Nope, fast reload. Okay, what is that over there? It's a dormant portal. Anomaly on the crossing of ley lines can be turned into a portal to the Harmatorium. Once used, it becomes a probable new starting location for later expeditions. Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, before I go over there to do that... Hold on a minute. What did I just do? I thought it was a Witchfire chunk. Oh. Ignite. Oh, I'll bet you this lets you into The Wailing Tower. Okay, so that was a waste of me using... Shit. Oh, god damn it, Brian. I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, before we do this... Yeah, before we do this, there was a building that had an open doorway that I want to go check first. It looked like it was a crypt, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, it was right down here. Sealed away with intricate magic, requires Gnosis 1. Okay. Well, at least now I know. Okay, so we can either go over here to this dangerous area. Hold on a minute, how much ammo do I have? I'm fine. To then go to this portal, or we could go turn this dormant portal into a new location. I think I'm going to do the dormant portal. I wonder if I have to do these every time. Actually, I did want to look and see what some of the rest of them said. Extend your spirit beyond the veil of the mundane, for true enlightenment lies in the unseen. In transcending reality, we touch the divine. In the quiet moments, listen to the whispers of the spirits. They guide and protect us. Through communion with them, we find wisdom and peace. Okay, so we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so the one that I'm standing closest to must be 1. Okay, I'm just looking around. Uh-oh. I got a supply key. Take that too. Huh. Yeah, let me walk up to this again. Ignite torch. I have no idea what that means. Okay, hold on. What's down here? Oh, that's where the boss is. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go down there yet. Okay. 35 kills. I didn't do any events. I only opened one chest. Witchfire, 10 grand. Okay. Okay, well, where do I do the thing with my ammo? Or with my gun? Well, hold on. Let's do this. That's alchemy. Testing ground. Okay, we do need to go to the Ascension Shrine. Vestal Flame. Okay, it's back in... Okay, we actually have to get inside. Okay. This is Vestal Flame. Flame that prayers can ignite to commune with any soul blessed by the Vestals. No idea what that means. Okay. Alright, so we definitely want one flesh point. Because we needed that to use the prayer bead. That increases health, elemental resistance, melee recharge, vigor, and divine intervention. Okay. And then... This is weird, considering this guy is supposed to be a badass gunslinger, you would have thought his arsenal skill would have been higher. But it's definitely not. So, arsenal is going to increase weapon handling, ammo reserves, weapon range, and blessed aim. So weapon handling, weapon range, are chances for. So we got weapon handling and weapon range. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And then I need another 1400 to get the next level. Okay, shifting reality. Each time you ascend, the witch reshapes her defenses. Enemies, traps, and other dangers shift positions, along with chests and treasures. Well, okay, so that makes each run unique. That's good. I like that. Let's see. These are only 4 each, or 100 each. What did I say I need? I need 1400. Okay, so let's do all of those. And then we're going to do 2 of these. 2,000, 3,500. That's 5,500. All right, let's see what we can get. Okay, so that increases stamina, mobility, vigor. All right. Let's put a point there. We need 4,200. Okay, back. Alright, so we're going to use all of that. That's another 2. I need 22 more. 2,200 more. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put a point into blood. Reserve, scavenging, healing. And I'm going to put another point into arsenal. Okay. Alright, that's good. Now then. I've got no idea. We need to go up there. Requires 2,500 Witchfire. I don't have enough for that. Portal Flame, Herbalist Brew, Standard Ammo Pack, and Gold. Portal Flame reactivates the entry portal for a limited time. A frozen flame of the Vestal Fire able to reignite the wonders offered by the crossing of ley lines. I don't know what that means. And then this was something we found earlier. Temporarily increases Gnosis, strengthening enemies to mimic a deeper level of the witch's power. I don't even know what Gnosis is. Some prayers suffer from their sin of pride. They wish to face a witch's true strength before they are truly ready. This item grants that wish. If they survive, they learn. If they die, their arrogance is cured. Okay, apparently I was finding other things. I was wondering if I came back with the storage keys. I definitely don't. Herbalist Brew marks arcane resources on minimap. A hallucinogen used by the Vestal to seduce their marks arcane resources. I guess we have to use it though in order for that to. Okay. Oh yeah, we have the. Okay, so melee recharge. We can equip this now. Oh, we need to go to the rosary desk. Okay. Okay. The rifle promises a frenzy of fire and power, but requires the wielder to be calm and collected. A gift as cruel as that of King Midas, whose touch turned everything into gold, including food and water. So, unveil Mysterium. Okay. Continuous fire heats up the weapon. Bullets deal more damage when heated and less when overheated. Okay. So we've hit level 1, and apparently there's a level 2. Killing enemies 75. Fire Mysterium actions. Or first Mysterium actions. Second Mysterium incantation. I have no idea what that means. But okay. Okay, we got another rosary bead. Okay, this one we need arsenal at 20, so we can't use that one. Good. Alright, so this is health increased by 10%, melee recharge. Alright, let's start with that one. How many are we allowed to put in? The rosary cannot hold more beads. Can we increase? Can we improve the rosary? And I would hope so. And we don't have any gear to equip. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is get 2,500 Witchfire so that we can go. A note containing directions hidden in a secret cipher. By the will of the prayers who shattered the mirror, we have hidden all 3 pieces. Their locations lie written below in their secret tongue. Okay, so we found the first one. We need to find the second and the third. Alright, so we need 2,500 Witchfire to open up that one room. Oh, we may have it. Sealed away with the intricate magic required Gnosis 4. I still don't know what the hell Gnosis is, but okay. Alright, so we've got you, that's 1,000. Oh, there's 2,500 right there. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this opened up a whole new area. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm really enjoying the hell out of this so far. Now, I say that knowing that this is extraction shooter style game, so I don't know how I'm going to feel, you know, after my 15th run of the same location. In other words, am I going to progress enough to keep me interested? Okay, collect Patience Incense recipe. Elixirs heal slower but restore more health. Prayers finding herbs insufficient against supernatural wounds. Experiment with Witchfire and dark ingredients, occasionally stumbling upon effective mixtures. Restoration incense recipe. Slowly regenerates health when below 40%. Prayers finding herbs and... Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so this was just... Whoa. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa. We're finally learning what the hell Gnosis is. Gnosis measures your esoteric insight into witchcraft and hidden truths. Gnosis reveals secrets, unlocks hidden paths, and yields powerful rewards. But beware, higher Gnosis means the witch will respond with greater challenges. And I didn't get to finish reading it. Okay, current Gnosis is 0, which is why we couldn't get into that one location. Each time you try to inspect the tome, something pulls your gaze towards a specific passage. The first Psalm of Knowledge. Only those who court the madness deep can glimpse the truths that shipwrecks keep. 10,000 units, standard unsealed, shall break the first in shadows revealed. The book fights your efforts to look anywhere but the psalm, and the pages seem to be glued together to access its wisdom, satisfy its demands. Carry. So I need to carry 18,000 Witchfire. Scout the galleon on the island of the damned, see the shipwrecks on the Scarlet Coast, and defeat the drowned captain on the Scarlet Coast. Complete at least 3, okay, and come back. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Quests within quests. Whoa. Sealed away with intricate magic. Required Gnosis 3. Gnosis 2. Okay. Did I go the right way? Yes. Okay, so we need to find the second and third mirror. I do need to go back. I want to go back to the incense room. Oh. Oh. Okay, so one of them is that way. One of them is this way. We probably have to go back to kill the boss of the intro area, would be my guess. Alright, we don't have the ingredients for this. Slowly regenerates health when below 40%. Okay, I don't know if that was a waste or not. But okay. Okay, what are we going to do now then? Do we want to go back to the Isle of the Damned, or do we go give the boss in the intro area a try? I think we go back. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Oh, never mind. That's a training area. That's just candles. Okay. Highly dangerous area. Yep. Mirror shard. Yeah, so we're going to have to kill the boss of the area. That's new. Blast, Strafe, Piercing Bullets. Alright, I think what I'm going to probably want to do then is clear clear all 3 dangerous areas to get to the ammo, and then as soon as we get the ammo, we'll come back for the boss. I think that makes the most sense. That way I can get 3 upgrades. Alright, so... I gotta be careful about them. They turn into poison, I think. Oh, there's a prayer guy up there looking down at the shard, I'm sure. Kill reload, safe reload. Temporary damage resistance after reloading a weapon. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, that's 2 of the 3. There's something up there. What the? Oh, you bastard. Stupid ass little skulls. I wonder if I can climb that tree to get up there. Okay, here's the ammo. Alright, I'm not going to bother getting the 4th one. This says that I killed the boss. I don't know that I did, but... we're going to go back and find out. Okay. Is there a way for me to get up there? Yes. Apparently there is. Collect Fallen Prayer's Mask Shard. Shard of the Mask of Sephir. Forge in a battle a small piece of the Prayer's Mask. Okay. I don't know what that means, but alright. Alright, let's go refill our elixir. Okay. Okay, attempt number 1. of the Holy Sister. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. When I hear Souls-likes, I expect a little... Oh, shit! Okay. Okay. I deserve that. I deserve that. Anything else here? Or is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so we got one of the shards. And we're coming back with 5,400... Witchfire. I think at this point, me worrying about Gnosis is probably not necessary. As much as I would like to, I don't think I need to. But you all can tell me different if you all have knowledge that I do not have. Of course, I haven't unlocked... There's really no point in me focusing on it right now anyway. Because I haven't unlocked the other area that Gnosis referenced. Hi. Yeah, so we gotta go back to the Isle of the Damned. Do I have enough to do anything? Oh, I do have 2 supply chest keys. I do... Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think we want to go ahead and ascend. And I know I don't have enough for 2 ascensions. Let's see. Providence, Divine Intervention. No. Improves item discovery. Grants a chance to avoid negative effects. Increases chance for a non-critical hit to be critical. Okay. Increases drops. Healing and elixir effectiveness. Madness resistance. I think I need to... Yeah, let's do another point here. Okay. Back to Isle of the Damned. Coordinates available. Yeah, okay. Well, that's right, because the... Hold on a minute. The name of the Gnosis place was not even... Isn't even here. Oh, no, it was Scarlet Coast. That's right, it was Scarlet Coast. I don't have any coordinates for it. Alright. Oh. Huh. I don't have any active incense. I guess the incense is a per expedition thing. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, now I've learned. Oh boy. Okay, so we came out in this location this time. All right. All right, they did stay lit, so we've gotten those. There's an unknown artifact. I want to go do that first then. There's another portal. Okay, so there's the mirror shard. Oh, there's the boss. Okay, so I'm going to go do these two. Then I'm going to come down here for this. And then we'll figure it out from there. Okay. Let me put this on the map. Or on my mini-map. Okay. I don't want to go down that way. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Increases chance for slain enemies to drop. Okay, we'll do that. Sliding partially. Nah. I am not a slider. Okay. Grab that. St. Albert's Scepter. Embroidered staff, blessed by the Holy Spirit. Scepters like this were forged to extract magic from dying witches, serving as powerful artifacts and symbols of the cleansing flame. This one, however, seems to be more decorative than functional. Okay. So I'm guessing that was the artifact then. Yeah, that was the artifact. Okay, so now we want to go this way. Oh, okay. I don't know what that did, but alright. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, that's obviously the shipwreck. Leave that there for now. Grab the demonic, even though I don't need it. Oh, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to come from around. All right. Well, then maybe what we'll do is we'll go down and clear this dangerous area first. More stamina. Use white raven feathers to unveil. Oh, never mind. An extra elixir slot. So more stamina. Alright, I did see a marker back here of some kind. You need higher gnosis to see it clearly. Okay. There it is. There's the mirror shard anyway. Cool. That's kind of cool. That's a nice little cool detail. Flotsam Cove. Decaying cargo from a wrecked galleon litters this gloomy shore. Valuables hide among the debris, challenging even the sharpest eyes to discern them. Alright, why are you running, dude? I don't understand what just happened. Okay, well, let me go back then, because I did pass something to open, and I didn't open it because I saw the guy to shoot at. I'll probably have to come back to clear that area, though, so that I can hopefully get some health. Oh, there's what I saw. If your plunder angers dead sailors, they rise to defend their possessions. Oh, shit. Damn it! I didn't know where they were coming from. Fuck. Alright, well I did get the mirror shard, so let me go take care of that first. Research ready to be initiated in the workshop. If you can see this letter, okay, we already read this. Alright, so none of these are available. Oh no, hold on a minute. Not started yet. Research on close-range weapons will yield a short-range weapon such as shotgun. Research on medium-range weapons will yield a medium-range weapon such as hand cannon. So I'm guessing the ones that are showing as lit up or as brighter are ones that are recommended for me in my class. Okay, hold on one second. Before we do anything then, let me take a look at... Okay, so melee. Alright, we do have 2 firearm slots and a demonic slot, and then we've got light spell, heavy spell. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the medium range weapon. Maybe. Okay, I can't do this because I don't have Gnosis. That's a hand cannon. Rewards perfect aim with increasingly potent bullets. And that's an Angelus auto rifle. Turns defense into devastating counterattacks. Time passes when you fight witch minions during your expedition. Let's do this one. So, I don't know what 20 progress means. And then we can boost it with gold. Which I just did and I didn't mean to. Well, hope I don't need gold for anything. Okay, well, what time is it? Okay, let's go back and get our Witchfire. Hold on a minute, what? I've got this artifact. It says it's a key item, but I don't know what it's for. Well, shit. The boss is right there. Where's my... Okay, so I need to go get my remains. There's another portal there. Alright, let's see if we can get around the boss. I don't think I can. Damn it. My game just froze. Yep, game just froze. Might be all F4 time. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's see if I can close the window this way. Or task manager it. Yeah. Okay. End task. All right, well, this gives me an opportunity to go run upstairs real quick. So let me take a quick break. I'm going to go run upstairs and feed the dog. And then we're going to try and come back to get my headstone. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That kind of sucked. All right, give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, hopefully the game will... I don't know that the game's going to put me... Well, it shouldn't put me back where I was, but... Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Oh, it didn't actually save the gear research. Okay. No, it did. Oh, I'm allowed to do 2. Okay, I'm allowed to do 2. 3 fireballs homing in on multiple enemies. You need more gold. Oh, you actually have to have gold to start it. Yeah, of course. So I wasted my gold. I guess the 20 is number of runs. I don't know. It can't be number of kills, because I'm blowing through 20 kills. I'm blowing through 40 kills every single run. All right. Okay, this is bullshit. That was real bullshit. He wouldn't let me move. This is not going well. Reduce stamina loss on hit. Alright, well, thankfully... Okay. Yeah, let me keep heading towards... Because it... Okay, I was just getting ready to say, my headstone better... Oh, hold on. Why is my mouse not able... There's... Something happened to the game. The stuff got reset. And it's not taking... Yeah, it's not even... Oh boy, this isn't good. Oh, guys, this is basic stuff. This is basic stuff. Every game should have this resolved by now. This was the problem that I had with Dune Awakening. The that kept getting reset. And when it gets reset, you can't move your screen pad because it doesn't recognize the resolution properly. And sometimes it can be really difficult. Okay. We're good. Alright, let's try this again. I have no idea how much Witchfire or anything I have at this point. Okay, so they put me back here this time. Okay, so that becomes an ammo chest. I think I need to try and get to my remains first. And then maybe come around. Either that or we try and actually get the flotsam, the decaying cargo. Now, in either case... These two are new. Increased weapon stability, handling, and aiming down sight. Increased non-critical weapon damage. Yeah. Dashing partially reloads equipped weapon. Okay. I like that one. I thought I saw another Witchfire chunk around here, but... Nope, there's a chest, though. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now then, this is the thing. That dash reload really came in handy. Okay, what did I get for all of that? Other than a supply chest. I guess that's it. Okay. Alright. Oh, hold on. No, we still haven't found it yet. Okay, now I'm past it. Okay, that's as far as I'm allowed to go. Because it's not telling... Oh, there's a new rosary bead. Is that it? No. I don't know, maybe this is something that I'm not able to actually clear off of the map. Giant Witchfire chunk. That's a giant Witchfire block. That's the first time I've come across that. Okay. I think that's the boss. I don't know why he's running away from me, though. Faster stamina regen. Yeah. Okay, those are all portal enemies. That's right, my gnosis isn't high enough for that. Alright, there's a portal. That's ammo. Alright, let's keep heading in. Weapon damage is temporarily increased weapon damage after any damage is taken. Okay. Oh, what the? Bonsair the Illuminated. Solitary survivor of the tower roams the island ground, sustained by Witchfire. Enraged, he rambles blasphemies in a strange tongue. Okay. Give me... Oh, I don't know if this game can be paused. Alright, give me 1 second. The dog needs to go out. Give me just 1 quick second. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let me take a look at this again. I guess I'm going to have to clear this before I can leave, before I can do anything else. What is that? Oh, that's where I arrived. Okay. And I have a thing that I can use that to get out instead of this one if I want to. But depending upon how things are going, maybe I go into the whaling tower. I don't know. Well, let's see who this extremely dangerous area thing is. Okay. That's another giant Witchfire block. Where'd you go? Dude. Okay, so that wasn't a boss then. Two critical hits in a row, conjure an extra bullet in the magazine, increase weapon damage against elite and yeah, let's do that. I guess we try and go for the boss then. I mean, I could use with another... Well, let me go get some ammo. Because I know there's ammo laying around. Or I left ammo laying around. This is one of those times where I really wish there was a you could do fast traveling on the map. Okay. Alright, so extremely dangerous areas do not necessarily mean bosses. It just happened to be the case in the first area. Fast enough. Increase chase speed, damage boost on the final. You can go back and pull one from before, but you have to use the feathers, which we haven't started finding yet. I guess we're going to have to go with that. Damn, I need help. I may need to leave. Increase weapon damage. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... Damn it. I'm gonna have to leave. I don't have any heals left. I mean, I could try and make an attempt on the boss, but I'd rather try and do it. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't take the chance. I'm carrying way too much fire. We'll go back. We'll come back and we'll head straight for the boss, or we'll head straight for the tower. Oh, this is extraction shooter-esque if I've ever seen it. You having to wait for the... Hold on. Oh, there was a healing elixir. Yeah. Okay, so that's 70% done. That's 70% done. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out, though, here in a minute. Okay, so 19 out of 20. And we can boost it by 1. There we go. So claim. So we've claimed a new weapon. Hunger. Rewards perfect aim with increasingly potent bullets. You'll find it in the gun room. Okay? So what we could do is go shotgun hand cannon instead. Pellets explode and ignite targets. Actually, hold on a minute. Oh, we don't have any available. That's why they're not showing up. Oh. Hold on a minute. Second Mysterium incantation. I don't know what half of this stuff means. Or we could go with another auto rifle. I think I'm gonna go shotgun. Okay. Enemies killed 25 to empower it. Yeah, so we haven't unlocked the second Mysterium incantation, which means we can't unlock the Bittersweet Nightshade. Alright. Anything else we should check? Alright, let's see. 82, 87, so I need 16.9 to get 2 full levels. And I've got 14,590. Okay, so 1, 2, there's 16,590. There we go. Alright, so that gets me 2 full levels. And I'm going to put a point into flesh and a point into blood to increase both health and stamina. So we increased health, stamina, elemental resistance, melee charge, mobility, and vigor. Okay. Alright, now let's go back. And we're going to take a whack at the boss. I'd also like to take a whack at the tower. I don't know what that means, though, is the problem. Chance for slain enemies. Yep. If I had had that in the last run, I would have absolutely kept going. Oh, supply key. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I wish I had known that. I could have kept an incense going on every run. Alright, let's take a look at the map, because I know everything moved. Hold on. Where is he? Or is that the guy that I found, or I found twice now? I don't understand what he is, then. Okay, let's go down and clear this. And then maybe we make a run. Maybe we do this one and this one. And then we'll make a run at the tower. Elites can drop the biggest of Witchfire crystals. Sure. Sounds good. Alright, so... I guess we'll go around to here. Because I don't know what these are. I haven't been able to figure out what they are yet. I mean, I know they're pylons of some kind, but... Okay, so that's the edge. Frenzied hordes assault and you're I can't. I'm not able to read it fast enough. Damn it. guess I'm going to have to go up. But there should be another enemy down here somewhere. There it is. Okay, that was weird. I got a thing, but I don't know why I got a thing. God damn you. I'm so confused. I don't have a choice in the matter. Let Diablo heal you. Oh. Okay, that was cool. Shit! Okay. Well, this has been a mess. I think I may need... Damn it. Come on, really? Alright, I think I'm going to go down to get the ammo. Good, needed that. Alright. Yeah, let's go down to get the ammo. We'll probably end up clearing this dangerous area at the same time. And then I'm going to come back up and around to do the tower. To give the tower a try. Very nice. I don't know, what was that? Oh, we get the fireball. Cool. All right, where's... There it is. Supply chest. Giant Witchfire block. I love those. I have 3 or 4 of them now, and I don't know how much they're supposed to give. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's head up and around to try and get into the tower and see what that is all about. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Why is he standing there? Where's the... Okay, the portal's back out here on the dock like it was before. Okay. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Can't go in there because we need Gnosis 1, which we haven't unlocked yet. Alright, how much do I have? I have $79.93. It was absolutely worth spending the witch shit. Find and return the missing part of the statue. Okay. So lighting those torches actually was doing damage to the swordsman for me. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. There's no, this isn't a dangerous area. Oh, that artifact that I got. That's probably what it was. Okay, hold on. Clear the areas to access the tower. Charge the scepter to purge all all areas of enemies. I have no idea. Sure. Okay, so there's the Scarlet Coast chart. That opens up a new area. Fire Breath. A fire breather's trick turned deadly, damaging enemies and recharging melee. The legendary fire breather Ignatius was exposed as a witch sympathizer. Tortured and about to reveal his secrets, he burst into flames and turned to ash in an instant. All that remained was the ring, the source of his fiery skills. Collect Tower Passage Note. A note signed with the prayer sigil. Cain has not returned as I feared. I warned him of his unreadiness. I have sealed the passage and ensured its protection. Join me at the Hermitorium. The inscription is heavily worn by time. You need higher Gnosis 4 to decipher it. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. Sure, that's what all of these are going to say. I'm just going to run across your head. Okay, so I guess now we make it out. Gotta get that looked at tomorrow. We're in the dining area. Alright, well, I guess we go ahead and make it back. Because I don't know what else to do. Unless there's a... Is there a way for me to go up? Yeah, I don't... Oh, hold on. No. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see where I'm going then. I need to go down here, so we're going to have this highly dangerous area and this dangerous area. If we can clear both of those, we can get out. Of course, I'm going to have to go down the mountain, I think. Oh, hold on. Oh, another rosary bead. Okay, I'm hearing things. Alright. Let's go back down. I'm really enjoying the hell out of this game. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. That's that. Well, we know not to do that again. Okay, so there's the portal. Probably doesn't matter. We'll go to that. Hold on a minute. There was a... There it is. I said there was a chest near here. Alright, there's no other reason for me to stay around that I'm aware of, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. "59 kills, a whole lot of Witchfire. The fireball is ready. Shotgun's close. Okay. Expedition preparations. Ascension possible. Research concluded. New gear waits. New destination available in the portal. Gear enhancements ready for the Mysteria Forge. Okay. A lot to potentially do then. We will do the Ascension later. Go here first. Okay, so now that we've got our first Mysterium, we now can unlock Frostcone. Oh, no, that's right. We just needed money. That's right, we just needed money. And this needs 6 more, so I'm not going to worry about that. You know what? Oh, they won't let us. I was wondering if we could do it even if they were unknown. Like, maybe we could mysteriously learn one. Okay, so... go over here for the gear. Yeah, so there's Fireball, but we also found Fire Breath. A fire breather's trick turned deadly, damaging enemies and recharging melee. I think the Fireballs is going to be better. Okay, and then we're ready to unveil the power of hunger, thankfully, which is done. Nope, that's Rosary here. Okay. Reloading grants 1 charged bullet for each critical hit before the reload. Charged bullets deal increased damage. Okay. Well, I've been hitting a lot of headshots. I don't know. Just out of curiosity, where are we? That's not what I want. Okay, so we need the second Mysterium incantation. I don't know what that means. I have absolutely no idea what that means. And that's what's going to block us for both of these. Alright, so we've got... We need to increase our mind so that we can put Healing Bead on. But I also... Alright, let me see what... Okay, that doesn't... Yeah, that's not... How do we add more rosaries? How do we add more rosary beads, I mean? Gear research ready to be initiated in the workshop. I guess we'll go ahead and unlock Angelus, because we can. What did we need? Okay, I'm sorry. I need to... And I don't know where to find this in the game, so I'm going to have to go down here. So I apologize for wasting time. Okay, I know I can get to that. Alright, we need to go to the Scarlet Coast and see the shipwrecks. Scarlet Coast and defeat... Okay, so if we just go see the shipwrecks at Scarlet Coast and come and have 18,000 Witchfire, we should be able to get Gnosis 1. And then that starts to unlock some things. There's an area in the island tower that was Gnosis 1 based. Okay. I think we focus on this now. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, let's I want to do one run of Scarlet Coast to see what that's all about. Alright, let me do 1 point of mind. Okay. Never did come over here. Just curious if there was anything over here, but there's not. Okay. Let's do an incense mix. What is that? Orangium? Okay. All right, so we got a mix. We got an incense now. You can see the shipwrecks of the flotilla and the beach darkened by the survivors' blood. Further away, a small fishing village that looks abandoned in an old quarry. Witch defenses low. Witchfire gains 110%. Kill the witch's familiar or acquire resources and escape back to the hermitorium. Hold on a minute. What was the... Investigate the tower. Oh, okay. So we did investigate. Well, we've investigated the tower as much as we can. I don't think we can investigate the tower anymore until we get Gnosis 4, which God only knows what the hell that's going to take. Okay. Well, there's the boss. Nope, not the boss. Witch's first familiar. All right, I'm trying to think of what's going to... Well, obviously we go here first. I'm thinking I want to unlock the dormant portal. Oh, there's 2 dormant portals. There's another one over here. All right, I think what I'm going to do is go here, 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 ammo, here, and then dormant portal. The only problem is, where's the shipwreck? It's got to be over here. Well, no, I guess it could be over here. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to put these on my mini-map. Yep. Okay. So as this is my first time here, I'm probably going to take this one a little bit slower. Damn it. How? And where from? Protected by a calamity hex, this remnant of the old age radiates with black magic. If you decide to pick it up, Its power might bring unknown dangers upon you. Its worth is 6. Or we can cleanse it with 3,000 Witchfire, which I don't have. Well, I don't have right now. Hold on. Now I do. I don't know if that was smart. But it's done did now. Okay. Son of a bitch. Holy crap! I finally found white feathers. And I never did get to use one of these. Okay, they will let me do it though. Okay. All right, you know what? Let's use one. Okay, it's not... Okay, increased weapon damage at full health. All right, so we're starting to see some new ones. Okay. So there's a dangerous area down there as well. Protective devices. All right, I want to come up here for this one. I think that's this way. No, it's not. Okay. Son of a bitch. That's not what I wanted. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing a path somewhere, and I don't understand where it is. Oh, I see what I'm screwing this up. Nope. Take that though. know what I just realized? I don't know how to use my spell. Good. Needed that. That one was definitely harder than the island, that's for sure. I keep hitting the wrong button every time. Alright, so we've cleared through here. Now we're going to have the... Shit, I can only imagine what this next one's going to be like. No. Actually, hold on. This one might be fine. It might not, either. Okay. Goody. I was wondering if those exploded. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Oh, boy. I'm getting those charge shots. Okay, how many freaking enemies are there here? Alright, there's a new incense. Absorbing manifestations increases maximum health. Alright. Okay. Alright, so... I don't think this is down... Alright, that's where I came in. No, that's where I came in. Okay, so there's 2 arrival... Okay, I got it. Never mind. I understand. Alright, I think I need to go around to get the ammo. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there's the shipwreck. I don't know if that's what they're referring to me going to. Nope, I don't want to consume that. Alright, this is another consumption thing. Cleanse with 4,000. 92.79. All right. Hold on a minute. Yeah, okay, so the dormant portal is over there. Really wish they would drop heals like they're supposed to, because I have the attribute that says that they are. Okay, there's the regular portal. There's something out there that I need to get. Oh, it's another monkey's paw. That wasn't quite as exciting as I wanted it to be. Requires Gnosis 1. Okay. I want to try and open the dormant portal. so that we can get more than one or two options. I also want to make sure that there's nothing special I'm supposed to do here at the shipwreck. Okay, let's... Okay, I can't go out any further. That's what I was wondering. Oh, hold on. Another thing. Another rosary bead. Weapon range. Alright, I guess I've got to go up and around then. Flower. Incense recipe. Spell casting restores minor health. Okay. That was a very cool location. I like that location. Alright, so we got the new shotgun. Pellets explode and ignite targets and uses stamina. I might do a run with it just to try and see how it works. Yeah, and unfortunately we don't have any more until Gnosis 1. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Gnosis 1, Gnosis 1. Shockwave. A shockwave that stuns nearby minor enemies and exhausts major ones. No access to heavies. No. No. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think we give it a try. And maybe go in with that and Hunger, because Hunger's doing some really good work right now. Okay, let's go down and see if... Oops, that's not it. We did get the shipwreck. We did. Okay, so now I just need 18,000 Witchfire. Do I have enough? 12. There we go. Hey, okay, we finally get to see something new. Higher Gnosis unlocks new gear, opens new locations, reveals hidden objects, and increases Witchfire gains. However, the Witch will sense your illumination, fear you more, and introduce new enemies, traps, and dangers. Okay? I am ready. feel something shift within your mind, an echo from the island of the damned. An ancient malevolent presence stirs, impossible to ignore. With your newfound gnosis, the Witch Vault calls to you clearly, its secrets no longer obscured by the veil of limited sight. Yeah, okay. Soul Sigils. Your gnosis now pierces the illusion. Kill enemies unscathed to reach focus. In this state, dash to momentarily expose the enemy's soul sigil, shattering this floating orb to inflict heavy stun. That's interesting. That'll work well on the snipers that have been shooting at me. You can now raid the Island of the Damned Witch Vault. You can now see soul sigils. Additional rosary slot. Yes! So, okay, so we've seen up through Gnosis 4. That says to me we're going to have 5 total rosaries. Beads, I mean. New research projects available. Enemies now drop more Witchfire. Deeper secrets unveiled, and new possibilities await. Okay. Now, for Gnosis 2, we need to clear a total of 20 areas, which we've done. Carry Witchfire of 36 grand. Scarlet Coats, defeat the first familiar, okay, and then explore the vault in the Island of the Damned and complete at least 3. So 1 run of each, and that should take care of Gnosis 2. All right, well, that's fantastic. Okay, first thing is, let's put on another rosary. Yep, the rosary got longer. Yep. Okay, we need... I need 1 more point of mind. And then these are arsenals. Arsenal and faith. Firing occasionally doesn't consume ammo. Weapon range plus 10%. Ammo reserves plus 20%. Okay, yeah, these are all really good. Oh, well, not all really good, but I definitely want to put the healing bead on. So let's go ascend. And mind. Okay. And then let's put another point into arsenal. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Now, I don't know what healing plus 25% means. Does it mean that my healing elixirs heal more? Or does it mean something else? Alright, that's Gnosis 4. Okay, so now we have access to the Psycho Pump, which is a different shotgun. Fast firing, regenerates more ammo, uses stamina. Okay. We now have access to 2 long range, Hypnosis and Hailstorm. Okay. And then the demonics we need Gnosis 2 for. Same thing with the heavies. We now have a Gnosis 2 for a ring. Okay, that's it. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying the hell out of this. Temporarily increases Gnosis, strengthening enemies to mimic a deeper level. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been using some of this stuff, and then this is ammo packs. I really should have been using this too. Oh, I wonder... Hold on a minute. Let's go take a quick look at the incense recipes that we just got, because I really don't understand what they were. Okay, so Conjurer, spell casting restores minor health. Absorbing manifestations increases maximum health. And elixirs heal slower but restore more health. Okay. So the funny thing is with the exception, no, nothing that I found in the new location helps with any of the incenses that I have. And then I still don't know what latent orbs are. Interesting. This has been a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the night. Oh, we got a new combat? Oh, Soul Sigil, yeah. And this is absolutely going to be a game that I play when it comes out on 1.0. Absolutely. I don't want to play any more of it, though. I am having a blast. I really... And the fact that... I didn't even think about this. This has all been on one character. There's 6 other characters that I haven't even touched. Haven't even tried, and I very much want to try the stealthy sniper guy, because that's my go-to. But I would also love to try somebody that is much more heavily into magic as well. Actually, you know what? I didn't even look to see, how do we even use magic? Okay, so fire, aim down sights, reload, next weapon, previous... Here it is. Okay, F for light spell, hold F for heavy spell. That's what I wanted to know. Yeah, I never even used my spells. And I don't think I have any mana, so it must just be cooldowns. And they don't give you the information about what those cooldowns are. In any case, this has been a lot of fun. This has been an absolute lot of fun. I cannot wait now for 1.0. This is absolutely going to be a game that I play when it comes out in 1.0. I hope that everyone's been having a great time. I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, I'd really appreciate if you give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. We will play some more Hades 2, do a few runs of that on Wednesday, and then over the weekend we're going to jump back into Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, which I am also having a great time with as well. So really good stuff going on right now on the channel as far as games are concerned, and I'm working on some other new things as well. So hopefully I'll see you all on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.